Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be attempting another fairy flower. My last one almost came out. It just had a big blob in the middle. It looked so cool. Let me show you. I'll show you what it looks like. Because I don't know if I'm posting the video yet or not, but this is what it looked like. And it came out so cool around the edge. The middle, not so much. I think I'm going to put this over it to kind of blend it in a little bit. I think that'll look really cool. Anyway, so I want to do the same thing again, except for this time I'm going to use a little bit less of the white pigment in my white push. So yeah, so that's that. What else I've got here? I've got some pigment paste that is super opaque and you can't even see the stick through it. And then I'm using Let's Resin epoxy dye. I am using purple, purplish red, and sapphire blue, which will probably all just blend and turn purple, but I'm trying to get colors that kind of complement each other or at least won't turn into mud. So here's my blue. Here is my red. And here is my purple. So I'm going to start out, and then I have these stones for the center, which are just a bunch of colorful stones that kind of have blue, purple, red, pink, in it. So I think it'll work nicely. So I'm going to start off by putting my my really opaque white into my piping bag so that it is all ready to go when it's time. Get that going. And as always, feel free to fast forward through anything at any time. If it's something you've already seen or don't care or don't want to watch again, or if you want to just skip to the end or to the actual technique, be my guest. Obviously, it's not like I would know anyway. But yeah, I don't mind. Doesn't bother me. I'm not phased. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to set that aside, and I'm going to take this cup right here and I am going to layer my colors in it. So I'm going to remove this, give it one last little stir, remove the sticks for now. I will use them again in a minute when I scrape everything in there, but I just don't want them to get in the way. All right. So now I'm going to layer these. I'm trying to do semi-small layers because I don't want it to end up with a bunch of big chunks. Although I guess it doesn't really matter if it does. It's probably all going to blend together and end up being purple anyway, which is a-okay with me. I just want it to work. I got a good feeling about this one. I really do. So fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, whatever you're going to cross it for me. So hopefully I end up with something that works and is beautiful and makes me happy and is exactly what I've been trying to do. So, and please excuse any conversations you hear in the background because my room is not soundproof, unfortunately. And so because I live with a family, my family, sometimes things can get a little loud in the background. So I do try to get it as quiet as I can, but it doesn't always happen. All right, so I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing or if I'm off screen, but I'm gonna just scrape these colors into the cup, going in the same order that I went before. Not that that matters so much, but that way you don't end up with a color block. And just pour these in here. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about this for some reason. I don't know, maybe because I'm close. I'm very close to getting it, so I feel like just one or two more pours and maybe I'll get something that I can, be super excited about. I mean, although I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited about yesterday's pour, the one I just showed you guys. I was super excited about that one. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this stick and I'm gonna go back and forth and side to side. Not a lot of mixing, just enough so there's not any large clumps. And then I'm gonna dump it in here. And it pretty much looks purple. That's okay, I don't care. I'm just glad that it didn't turn mud. As I'm not sure if that's happened to you before. It doesn't happen to me very often, but it did happen to me with my last pour that was a fairy flower. So prefer to not have that happen again. All right, let's see if I can get my torch to work. My other torch sprung a leak out of the blue after I told everybody how amazing it was. So I'm going to pipe in my dots now. I'm just putting this together, squeezing it, and then I will cut the tip off. I kind of want to have medium-sized dots because that's what I did last time and it worked really well. So let me see if I can get a good... It's okay if you cut yours a little smaller because then what happens is you just squeeze a little to get the dots. So, all right, so let me squeeze this up here. All right, one more torch if I can get it to work. And I'm gonna go buy a new one today, I think. All right, here we go. Again, you can fast forward through this part if you want to because it's the same process every time. And I'm sure it gets super boring listening to me talk about whatever it is that I'm talking about on any particular day. So I'm not sure. So we're in another extreme heat wave here. I'm in Arizona, and so I'm not sure if that's going to affect the curing rate or not, because I do have air conditioner and my temperature in my house is fairly steady. So I know that I've talked to other people and we've learned that different temperatures and humidities and times of year and such make a difference when it comes to your results. So I'm not sure if the heat is going to actually make a difference or not. We'll find out. I keep it on between 76 and 78 in my house. So hopefully by keeping it a steady temperature, it doesn't do anything weird. Sorry, I had a little hair on there. Okay. I think I'm just going to do a couple more in the center. I don't want to do too many because I don't want to get... I'm trying to avoid the white blob of doom. So I'm going to go through and put some more of these here. My dye is a lot darker than what I used the other day, so I'm hoping that doesn't affect it adversely and that I'm still able to get a decent set of petals. And yeah, so hopefully that will work. I'm going to do a couple rows and then I'm going to stop and finish up because I don't want to overload how many I do, you know, and have it be ugly. We don't want an ugly flower. I'm hoping this will work. And by the way, I'm using Art Pro resin. So I will put a link to that in the description. It is a 3:2 resin and it works really well for these kind of things. For Julie's Fantasy Flower, if you haven't seen that, I am posting a video if I have not posted it already on how to do that. And yeah, it's works for that. I've heard it works for the dragon flower, although I have not tried it for the dragon flower. And yeah, the only one it wouldn't work for would be the Larimar effect. The Larimar effect needs a resin that is a lot oh my gosh, I can't think of the word. Not as viscous. There we go. So runnier. It needs a runnier resin because it needs time to for everything to move. All right, gonna dump this here in the center. 1, 2, 3, dump. Making sure that I don't overflow my mold. I think I'm okay. And then I'm gonna add my little rocks in the center. I'm gonna stand up so I can try to make sure I'm getting them in the center. I have done it in the past where I've missed the center, which is not a good thing. All right. I'm not gonna use all of it. I made a little bit too much in there. All right, I'm gonna poke it down. And then I'm gonna torch it, and then we're gonna leave it. So I might put it on, actually I'm not gonna put it on a time lapse because I have another video I need to finish up. But it does move in and it looks pretty cool. And you'll see what it looks like when we go to unmold. So thank you. I will see you maybe later tonight if it, you know, progresses enough, I can put it on my heat mat. So fingers crossed. It looks really pretty, pinks and purples. Don't see a lot of blue, maybe a little bit, but all right. I will see you when it's time. Bye. Okay, I'm back. It's done. I got a feeling I'm gonna have a white blob, but we will find out. Here we go. Everything shifted a little bit, but sometimes that doesn't mean anything. So we will see. Please, please, please work. Please, 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 please. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. This is it. This is the best one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a little bit of white there, but you can hardly see it with the little rocks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't even speak. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you so much for joining with me. I will take a picture of this in the light and add it to the thumbnail. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.